Hello everybody, WildTracker here. Welcome back to another episode of our Let's Play series in the 1.9 snapshots. Hoping the 1.9 will be out soon. But yeah, I'm back here in the Enderman farm, as you can see. And look at my levels, 108 levels. And that's after all my nice shiny diamond gear is all mended due to mending. So I thought, let's use some of those levels up. Let's start off by getting a few books. I think I've only got 40, or have I got some more in here? No, I have. That's good. We're going to have to keep some lapis here doing this. But yeah, I just thought I'm just going to enchant a few books. We're going to literally take level 30 every time without really looking at the other things. And then hopefully we'll end up with some good books. So let's just go for it. See what we get. And I guess that's the way of doing it. You'll probably see more than I will, but I'm not really trying to look at what we get. Oh, but I did see that one. Things I'm after, unbreaking would be really nice. Fortune 3 would be really nice. So yeah, and I think some of the efficiency 4s, because I'd like to you know, upgrade some of my stuff to efficiency 5. But we may as well just, you know, use these books, levels down to 66, because I imagine just, you know, I think I used probably about 12 pieces of TNT to get all my stuff back to normal again, which is fantastic. Yeah, so it's not really costing us a lot to do this, and we're out, so that's fine. Oh no, we're out because of that, not because of levels. So let's carry on then. And yeah, and if we get some of the other rarer ones as well, then even better really. So let's keep going through these. And I think we're out of the levels there now, aren't we? Don't want feather falling one on that. Knockback is there. One thing I didn't do was actually enchant that, which I was going to do. I was just going to put a level enchant on. Let's put a level on there. What can we do? One of these. One of these. Although this is probably not going to work because we've had these guys on hold for a little while, and they don't take the same fall damage as we know. It takes a few to get rid of them. But let's just switch it off again. And we'll just get rid of these. It'll cost us a few TNT. By the way, I moved this down into the ground because by standing here I don't actually get affected by the blast. They're pretty angry now, aren't they? Let's try and get rid of these guys. But yeah, I don't actually get affected by the blast, whereas if I stand there I do. Yeah. Takes a few to kill these off this way, which is a bit strange. It's almost as if when they're angry, they're a lot harder to kill for some reason. And obviously because the there we go, because the original TNT hasn't sort of killed them, you know, it's only made them angry. Then yeah, it's a bit like the Hulk really, isn't it? Are we going to get 30 levels on this? I think so, hopefully. Just about. Yes. Very good. Right, let's do this one then. Let's get this, see what we get on it. Silk Touch. I'm going to save it. You know, I'm going to save it because, to be honest, I've got Silk Touch books. So yeah, if I want to get Silk Touch, I can. Let's have a look then and see what we got on our books. Aqua Affinity, 5% there, Power 5, Sharpness 4. Yeah, that's pretty good. What have we got on this? Sharpness 5, but that's okay. We've got Fortune 2 there. Efficiency, which is really good. Sharpness we've already seen. Another efficiency there. Smite, Unbreaking, that's good. Efficiency, Fire Protection, Sharpness, Power, no, Fortune 3, very good. And was there some more down here? Another Efficiency, another Fortune, so we can make those to Fortune 3s. Yeah, so an Unbreaking. So yeah, that's pretty good. We've got an Unbreaking one which I want to put onto this shovel. this one here, because all we've got is silk touch on it, and I want to add efficiency and unbreaking to that as well. So we've got on that one, we've got efficiency 4. We've already got mending on it as well. That's efficiency 5. That's efficiency 4. So again, we'll probably make that efficiency 5 if we can. That's already efficiency 5. Mind you, will I be able to upgrade that? Is that out of Wild Fortune? Yeah, that's too expensive, so I can't put efficiency 5 on that, but we could make this one a Fortune 3 and break and efficiency. Yeah, so we could make that a Fortune 3 as well, and efficiency 5, so that's good for our speed mining then. So yeah, so I think actually I am going to do a little bit more of getting these guys. There was an endermite then. Yeah, so I'm going to clear the rest of these guys, do a little bit more leveling, and get those books onto those tools, I guess. You may recall in the last episode we found the second second stronghold, and I've put a portal in there, and I'm going to try and make a connection to it now here in the Nether, but I've had to do it right down here. That's our normal sort of portal level at the top there, but yeah, that portal's right down at level 19, I think it is. Now, we're not at level 19 here, and I'm hoping we're not going to need it, because this lava lake actually goes underneath here. I think it's all the way along. Let's have a quick look. Yeah, it kind of bends around here, as you can see. So hopefully it doesn't do its funny business where it sort of, you know, we land underneath it and then end up going down into the lava. That could be disastrous. So I think when I come back, I'm going to come back without any stuff on me, and then we don't have to worry about it too much. However, in reality, we'd probably only be using this one way, because let's face it, the reason for using this is to get to the stronghold from the witch farm. So what we'll probably do is put a drop down from the ceiling, put a slime block down here to land on, and then we'll probably have a ladder somewhere over here to get back up again. I'm going to have to cover this. I've tried to make a sort of temporary cover just in case, because over there is where gas will most likely spawn. But yeah, hopefully we can we'll just use it one way, because when we go into the end, when we come back, we don't come back to the stronghold, do we? We come back to the other area, to the wherever our bed is. So let's go and have a look, see if this connects okay. He says, hopefully, and it has. So that's a good sign. Right, let's just go and put our stuff away, because then that way, if I do die, in fact, we'll take that. Yeah, if I do happen to die, it won't really matter too much, will it? We just won't have anything in our inventory that we need. I wonder what that noise was then. It was zombies obviously banging on one of the doors, so that's fine. Take those off. Good. Got some blocks in case we do get down there and we want to come back up and all that balava, and yeah. Let's go and see. We've got rid of all our levels, so it won't matter too much if we do die. No, it works. Cool. Okay, that's what I was hoping for, so that's pretty good. And we've now got, hopefully, a quick way to the stronghold. Go and get our stuff, and then I need to get some slime balls and things like that, and yeah, try and work out a way of getting up and down from those places. Up the top, we now have a new section to our nether tunnel, so that's the portal to the Mesa, and that's obviously our witch farm base just there. So just here now, we have below us the portal. Whee! It's space. Yeah, so we have the portal here. Hello. Hey Zisto. Yeah, we have the portal here, which takes us through to the new stronghold. So that's pretty good. Well, I've kind of encased this really, just very simplistically, easy for me to say. And I've got this staircase here. So if we go up these stairs, this is our quick way back up to this area, as you can see. And we kind of have an area below here as well as at the top. So we've got two ways down. And apart from the little bit of drop, oops, took a bit of damage. Yeah, I've got to be careful which way I fall off there. Hello, Ghast, can't see me. I did have it one block, but I kept missing that as well, so I think it's just I need to be careful when I jump off there that I'm not moving forward. But it seems to work okay. Gets me down, gets me up again. I say it's unlikely that I'll use the coming back up in theory, because yeah, it's not quite the same. Where did that gas go? Where did that gas? There he is. Hey, dude. I bet you're over lava, aren't you? Hey? Bet you're over lava. Didn't even get you. Wow. Can you not see me? Did we get it? What have we got here? So, yes, we did. We got a tier. Just the one, though. Yeah, so the portal is really supposed to be one direction, because it'll take us to the stronghold, which will take us to the end. So, you know, it's kind of a quick way through the nether from the witch farm to the end, or we can go cross country and in that way, although we need that entrance to be improved. I've been doing a little bit of work in between, so I thought maybe I would show you that and see what you think. Yeah, I kind of got a little bit enthusiastic. In fact, let's go this way, because this is where the end portal is, and the enthusiasm I got was to really take this whole place apart. And actually it didn't take me as long as I thought, although I did it was a few hours in the real world. But yeah, I kind of got inquisitive to what this would look like. If you remember, this is where we came down here, so this is something we got to change. Yeah, and I kind of got inquisitive to actually, you know, we got this sort of a maze of a stronghold. What would it actually be like? And I kind of came up with an idea in my head that it would be really cool to sort of have this underground sort of dwarven type city. And if you remember Lord of the Rings, when they're sort of escaping from the dragon, they're going up these steps, and all there is just, you know, the steps and the floor and a vast void below. So my intention is actually to take away all of these walls completely, and I'm only going to leave the floor, and that's all there's going to be, is the actual walkway of the floor to all these areas. So that's a plan, because I want to see how it looks, because there's a little bit over here that goes up a little way, and then there's a bit I think it goes down somewhere, because so we got that way down there as well, but there's a down somewhere again, because we've got the library, which we can't see here because it's further on down. It's on a floor below, if you know what I mean. So and there is a staircase over there somewhere, just can't remember where. However, I only found the one library in this stronghold, which was a little puzzling, but you know, some strongholds they do only have one library. Is this where it goes? That's back down there. So that's just open. Yeah, so this is the other thing we have, is it's opening a thing there, and it could be that way. I can't remember. But what I did find this way, which I thought was quite interesting, was the other library. But I didn't really find another library. What I found was a row of bookshelves. And that's it. That's the other library. So, and it was completely encased in stone, and it was only because I was let's see if we can jump up here. Yeah, because what I was doing is I was following the walls around, and I was going back from the walls, because every time I'd do that, I would then find you know, so sort of where it might come through to another area behind it. So for example over here, if we come this way, so yeah, when we're taking the wall away from here, if you go 3 back, we then uncovered the wall here, so it kind of revealed another part of the stronghold, and that was quite useful over here as well. I kept sort of following it back until I ran out of Stronghold, and it seems to be this is about the level where the Stronghold ends on this side, and it looks like it tried to form the library, managed to do one wall, and then stopped, although it's a bit strange because actually it does go that way still. So I'm not quite sure what happened here, but the generation looked like it had all the proper stone bricks on this side, but on this side there was nothing. So as if it was completely cut off at this point. And there wasn't even caves here, so yeah, it's quite strange, but interesting to come across that. So what we will end up doing is taking away this completely. In fact, look, there's another level down below there. In fact, let's just whiz down there a second. Where does this go? So there's a few little areas and bits that we might have to build the floors up again, because we are going right down to level 12, I think, in some cases. Yeah, if you see where the floor is here, it's actually quite low, because that's when maybe a couple of hours, so that's 11, 12, 13. So but it's still quite low down in terms of a fortress, and don't worry, we will come back and get all these bits and pieces. I've just been you know, doing other stuff and ignoring them where I can. So let's jump across there. Completely stuck. I'm trying not to actually break blocks down completely, because I want to leave the floors in one piece. There we go, we are back up. Cool. Yeah, so the intention is to clear it out completely below, and we'll probably take it up a little bit as well. And so we'll end up with a complete overview, which might not sound sort of like, I don't know, maybe it sounds a bit complicated the way I'm explaining it. That wasn't very clever, was it? Have we got any torches? I haven't got any torches with me. Great. Okay, let's just get back up there the good old-fashioned way then. There we go. Yeah, so but I'm going to work on this project. I'm not going to do it on camera because it is taking bricks away, but I'll try and sort of show a progress when I can. The next stage really in this area is to take all these walls down completely, and just leave the footpath. So for example here, where you can see we've taken these away, what I'll do is take those bits away, and because that is wall, we'll take that away as well effectively. And then we'll do the same on here. That is wall. That's a silverfish. I'm using the wrong pick. I should be using silk touch, and then we don't get these guys. Where's silk touch? Wild and silky. There we go. You got another one? Did you come from there? Yeah, let's use silk touch, because silk touch doesn't actually affect the silverfish, which is good. And we still got another one. Are you spawning them again? Go away. Is that it now, guys? Can we get on with it? Good. Yeah, so as I say, I'm going to sort of, the next stage really is to start taking this down beyond the path, so we're then just left with purely footpath, if you know what I mean. And it's going to go right down to sort of more levels, because then that way we can actually see around it. But I kind of know, I've got a picture in my head, so yeah, we'll sort of come back and look at this as I take the rest of this away. So I'll probably level this, so then we're just left with these footpaths, and then yeah, we'll see how that looks again, and then we'll start sort of taking away this, because this is just ceiling. I don't think there's much higher, but because we've got this bit over here, let's walk around this way, because we've got these areas over here which go up higher. Again, we'll track down the bottom. We need to take it up a level, so we need to certainly take up at least 5 more blocks, I would say. Looking at this, yeah, so we kind of need to take away the ceiling area of this. So certainly when we start taking these walls down, we'll sort of come up to this height and take all these away at this level. But because, and there's a silverfish one, but it doesn't matter. But because this is once we start going on this roof section, I've stopped because it's just normal blocks rather than this. So I really want to bring the beacon over here and yeah, have a play with it. But yeah, it's it's kind of I think it's going to be interesting to what we can do with it once we've got it. So I've got more plans than just sort of taking it apart. I want to be able to make it into a sort of a usable or a featured system, really. Something else I've been working on. We have a few sheep, yes. So you may recall the last episode we started working on the sort of what will be an area over in these woods, which we'll be sort of taking down, which is going to have our sort of wheat fields and our windmills and our sort of that side of a farm. And then yeah, this is where we're probably going to have our ranch area. So this is the existing path that we already had here previously. And this is what went out to the original Messer area, so it may only go as far as here. I'm not sure yet. We may extend further in terms of the plains over that way, because the next lot of plains is where we have all the horses. So I kind of want areas where I'm going to have loads of sheep, loads of sort of cows roaming free. So not cows for breeding, just, you know, cows as in sort of ranch and that sort of thing. And we've kind of started working on this area. Let's put the horse in here for now, because, well, I want the wool. I've got a project we're going to start working on the next episode. It's going to be a sort of a build project, and because of that, yeah, I wanted to get the sheep together because I wanted the wool. So I started collecting that, and I thought, well, while they're getting their you know, wool grown again, I might as well just start working on this area. So I've done a kind of small field at the moment just to contain these guys, but we are going to make it bigger into all this area here. So if we have a quick look at the top and get out of here, if we come up here, I've set up a temporary base. This is where we're going to put our ranch, our farm, our whatever we happen to call it. Yeah, and these guys keep breeding. So that's I've already killed all these, I thought, so it's a bit strange. But then yeah, we were running, yeah, because I put all the chicken in there and it's cooking. Okay. I did try, we got a new snapshot out, and I did try and run that snapshot, but unfortunately it's although it's fixed 1,000,001 bugs, the bug list fix on it is absolutely huge. It is buggy in itself in that it keeps crashing the game, so it was just unusable for me. So I've reverted back to 47C. What was really strange though is it was 49A and there was no 48, so I don't quite know what's happened to that. But we've got a load of chickens here, which I've really just had there for food whilst I'm over here, and keep that going. So yeah, we've got loads of chickens and eggs and all that kind of stuff. So the new snapshot is mainly bugs. There's a couple of new things which we'll have a look at. I was quite keen to look at, but we won't be able to. So we still got that. See that bug there on the ender chest. So we still got some issues in this one, but hopefully they'll bring out a 49B or C snapshot. And it stopped raining. Hey, I wanted to try and sleep, and it was morning, but never mind. Yeah, so I'm kind of working on this area. You can see that's the area we've put the sheep in at the moment, but I'm making a bigger ringed fence area that goes around this whole area to keep them in, and then we're going to sort of decorate that out and get it looking good as well. You can see I've done it a little bit with a pond over there, but I'm going to do that better. So all this side here is going to be sheep, and we've got this big cavern here at the moment. So all I've done for now is actually ring the fence over it, but I'd like to do something with it because it does look kind of cool when you look down in there, and there's a massive hole on this side. In fact, we can sneak over because this is my way in. Yeah, so it would be really cool to sort of make this some kind of feature, but I don't know what yet, especially if we keep this path as our path to the ranch, and then we'll probably do another path going straight through those trees, because we should be able to see anything that we create over there from here. So yeah, but getting a few supplies together and ready. So as you can see there, some spruce wood and some wool. We'll be using that. We'll be using some of the stone bricks we've got from the stronghold, but that's pretty good. So I'm going to get some more dirt and keep on filling in the blank areas, because what I'm trying to do is really get this area nice and flat. If we go over here, you can see a lot of this area isn't level, and so I've kind of started filling these bits in just as something to do. And then over this side here, this is where I've got those from, because originally this was too high. So again, I've kind of done that where I've taken the block. So I just need to get some more fences made, get this made out, and then I'm kind of working out how we're going to tie all this in. I want to probably make this into a little bit more marshy, so we're probably going to do some decorating down here. Not quite sure yet how fully we're going to be doing it, but again, there is underneath these, he says, underneath these things here, there is glowstone, so we are going to be you know, sort of trying to disguise lighting around here as well. The last thing I want is a, you know, gazillion torches like we've got at the moment, where, you know, they're just all around the fence, because to me that just, it looks ugly. So if we can do this without doing that, then all the better really. So yeah, good. I'm guessing that might be another one there, but I'm not sure now. You can only really tell at night. So yeah, I'm going to try and build this out, make it into grass, make it into sort of more marshy, maybe some coarse dirt and some, you know, stuff like that. Plant some grasses and whatnot, and make it look pretty as well, because that's important to me, to have this build looking good. So, but I say, next episode we are going to do a build project. I've got one in mind that I want to do back over at the base. So yeah, kind of took a break from it to get a load of stuff done this episode, and next episode we'll have a nice building episode for you. So make sure you do check in on that. Otherwise, I think we'll probably call this one a day, because I've just got a load more chores to do really around here in terms of leveling stuff out, and you don't really want to see that. But if you've enjoyed the episode, please do click on like. It really helps me out, so and very much appreciate that. And if you're not already, don't forget to subscribe, and we'll see you in the next episode. So yeah, thanks for watching. Bye for now. Bye bye.